So, during her birthday dinner, while everyone's singing, someone's trying to log into her bank account and already has papers ready. That's not timing, right? That's plan, isn't it?
Don't make this hard, my mom said, locking my bedroom door behind her. Her eyes didn't leave my phone. I'm Cindy, 19, standing barefoot in my room the morning after my birthday, still in yesterday's clothes, my bank app open in my shaking hand. While everyone sang happy birthday last night, I wasn't making a wish I was locking my entire bank account, because the whole time my mom kept watching my phone and trying to get in. That account? It's my savings. Years of work, scholarships, every dollar I didn't spend, and her name is still on it. My mom steps closer, holding a folder of bank papers I've never seen before. You shouldn't have done that, she says, calmer than she should be. My phone buzzes suddenly. Bank alert. And the amount in question isn't small. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. I don't open it right away. I just stare at the notification banner. Like if I don't touch it, it won't be real. But my mom notices. Of course she does. Her eyes flick down, tracking every movement of my thumb. Open it, she says quietly. Not concerned, not confused, certain. That's what makes my stomach drop. I swallow, then tap the notification. A pending transfer request. Large enough that my chest tightens before I even finish reading the numbers. It's not a random charge. It's not fraud from some stranger across the country. It's internal, from my account to another account I recognize immediately. I look up at her. Why is there a transfer set up? She doesn't answer right away. She just exhales through her nose. Like I'm the one being difficult. Like I've interrupted something routine. Cindy, she says, stepping closer, lowering her voice. We talked about this. There are things you don't understand yet. We didn't. Not like this. My grip tightens around my phone. You tried to move money out of my account. Our account? She corrects instantly. My name is still on it. There it is again. That same line she's used every time I've asked to separate it. Every time I've tried to take control of something that's mine. Except this time, it doesn't sound like a technicality. It sounds like leverage. I glance at the folder in her hand. It's already open now. Inside printed forms, highlighted sections, sticky notes, marking signatures, prepared, organized, planned. This wasn't sudden. You were going to do this last night, I say, the realization hitting all at once. During dinner. Her expression doesn't change, and that silence feels heavier than any answer she could have given. Behind her, the locked door suddenly feels a lot smaller. My phone buzzes again in my hand, another alert. Another update on that transfer! And this time, the status has changed. The timestamps don't lie. I turn my phone slightly, angling the screen so I can see it clearly without her grabbing for it. The transfer request shows a timeline initiated late last night, right in the middle of dinner. Right when everyone was singing. Right when she was smiling at me. You were on your phone, I say, my voice steadier now, sharper, while everyone was singing. My mom exhales like she's already tired of this conversation. I was checking something important. Important enough to move almost all my money? She doesn't answer that. Instead, she shifts tactics, stepping past me and sitting on the edge of my bed like she owns the space, which, technically, she still does. You're overreacting, she says. It wasn't going to disappear. I was just moving it somewhere safer. Safer? I let out a short, disbelieving laugh. To an account I don't have access to? Her eyes flick up to mine. There's a pause, small, but real. Then she leans forward, elbows on her knees. Cindy! You don't understand how quickly money can go. You're young. You think this is security, but it's not. I shake my head. Then why didn't you tell me? Another pause. This one lasts longer. Because there isn't a good answer. Instead, she reaches for the folder beside her and flips it open, sliding a paper halfway out like she's about to show me something official, something that ends the argument. You were going to sign this eventually, she says. I don't take it. I just stare at the signature line. It's already filled out. Not by me. My stomach drops. Why is my name already on that? She looks up too quickly this time. And for the first time since she walked in, she doesn't look calm.
If she already filed out my signature before I even agreed, then this wasn't a conversation she planned to have, was it?
She looks caught. She shouldn't have hesitated. That's the first thing that locks it in for me. You signed something in my name? I ask, my voice quieter now, but heavier. Her expression tightens for just a second before she smooths it over. It's not what you think. That's exactly what it looks like. I step closer to the bed, not taking my eyes off the paper. My signature, something that looks close enough, is already sitting at the bottom. The date, yesterday. My birthday. You were going to use this, I say, pointing at it, to move the money without telling me. She stands up now, faster than before, her tone sharpening. I was going to handle something you clearly aren't ready to deal with. It's my money. It's my account too, she fires back immediately. And I've put a lot more into your life than what's sitting in that balance. The room feels tighter, smaller, every word pressing in. My scholarships, my job, that's what's in there, I say, not yours. She laughs, but there's no humor in it. You think money just appears? You think I didn't support you so you could even earn that? Before I can respond, she reaches into the folder again and pulls out her phone, unlocking it quickly. I already spoke to the bank this morning, she says. My stomach drops. About what? Her eyes meet mine, steady, deliberate. I told them there might be suspicious activity on the account. The words hit harder than I expect. If they flag it, she continues, they can freeze everything until it's sorted out. I stare at her. You would freeze my account because I locked you out? I'm trying to fix what you did, she says, her voice low now, controlled. But you need to stop making this harder. My phone buzzes again in my hand. Another update. And this time, it's not just about the transfer anymore. Something else has changed. The notification isn't subtle. Account under review. The words sit there in bold, unmoving, as if they've already decided something about me. I look up slowly. You actually did it. My mom doesn't flinch. I told you I would handle it. By reporting my account? My voice cracks, despite me trying to hold it steady. Do you hear how that sounds? It sounds like I'm preventing a mistake, she replies. Yours. I shake my head, backing up a step, putting space between us. My mind starts connecting everything at once, the login attempts during dinner, the transfer request, the forged signature, and now this. You needed access, I say, more to myself than to her, and when I locked you out, you escalated. She doesn't deny it. That's what lands the hardest. Instead, she folds her arms. You forced my hand. No, I snap, finally meeting her eye again. I protected what's mine. Her jaw tightens, and for a second, the calm mask slips. It's not just yours. There it is again, that claim, that control. I glance back at my phone, scrolling quickly now. The transfer request is still there but flagged, pending, stalled because of the lock I put in place last night. But the details are clearer now. Amount, nearly everything. Destination, an account ending in numbers I've seen before her personal account. Not shared, not joint, just hers. I lift the phone slightly, turning the screen toward her. How much were you trying to take? Silence. No denial, no correction, just that same tight expression and eyes that don't look away this time. And in that silence, the answer is already there. I don't wait for her to answer. My hands are already moving, dialing the number on the back of my card before she can say another word. I put it on speaker, my thumb hovering near the screen as it rings once, twice. Cindy, hang up, my mom says, sharper now. I ignore her. A representative picks up, calm and professional. I give my name, verify my identity, and then I say it clearly while my mom is still standing right in front of me. There's a pending transfer on my account. I didn't authorize. I need to confirm the details. There's a pause as they pull it up. Then, Yes, I see a transfer request initiated last night. It's for... They read the number out loud. The full amount, nearly everything I have. I don't look at my mom right away. I don't need to. I already know. And the destination account, I ask? They list it. It matches hers exactly. No shared access, no joint ownership, just her name. The room goes completely still. So just to confirm, I say, forcing the words to come out steady, that transfer wasn't completed because I locked the account? That's correct, the representative replies. The security lock prevented it from processing. It's currently flagged due to the activity reported this morning. Reported this morning? I glance at her. She doesn't apologize. She doesn't deny it. She just crosses her arms again, like she's waiting for me to calm down and hand control back. Instead, I say, I want her removed from the account, completely. There's a brief silence on the line. Then the representative explains the process, identity verification, confirmation steps, documentation. It's not instant, but it's possible. That's all I need. I'll start that now, I say. When the call ends, the silence in the room feels different. Not tense a final. You're making a mistake, my mom says. Quieter now. I shake my head. No, I almost let you. For a second, something shifts in her expression. Not guilt, not regret, just frustration that it didn't work. Within hours, the account is restricted further this time under my request. By the end of the day, the removal process is underway, and the flagged transfer is officially canceled. The fallout doesn't stay in that room. Calls start coming in, family members asking questions. Some of them take her side, say she was just trying to help, that I overreacted. Others go quiet when they hear the full amount she tried to move. No one can ignore that part. By the end of the week, I open a brand new account in my name only. Every dollar that matters is transferred safely this time with no one else watching, no one else asking. I start looking at apartments, nothing fancy, just somewhere the door locks from the inside and stays that way. A few days later, I'm sitting alone in a cafe, my phone resting on the table in front of me. It buzzes once. Confirmation. My old account is now fully under my control. No secondary names, no shared access. No leverage. I stare at the screen for a moment, then lock it and slide it into my pocket. It's quiet, no voices, no pressure, just mine. And for the first time, there's nothing left for anyone else to reach in and take.
Makes you wonder how many shared accounts aren't really shared at all, and how often someone's just waiting for the right moment to take control. Would you even see it coming?